Welcome in. So today I'm going to be working on making some jewelry. I haven't made, let's see, what haven't I made in a while? A necklace or earrings. I've been focusing a lot on bracelets. So this is what I've been making a lot of. That's beautiful. So this is some of the spring stuff that I've made. This one is called Bridget. It has green moonstone, moss agate, golden mica, and jade. This one is rhodonite and fluorite. This one has prehnite with epidote rutile, malachite, moss agate, and donut green aventurine. This one has rose quartz, garnet, and amethyst. Little heart spacers. This is mostly just amethyst. The center is glass. Mostly just amethyst pieces going around. But it is fun because you can actually spin this part. So you can play with it. It's great for people who love to fidget with stuff. I have this really pretty amethyst pendant. I also have a rose quartz. This one's shaped like a little coffin. And I have a cute little Amazonite star. So these are some of the pendants that I have. And I have some more bracelets. This one is specifically made to celebrate Imbolc, which is the return of spring. If you know, you know. It has carnelian, moonstone, and chrysocolla, amethyst, malachite, and calcite, and then the ends have quartz and selenite. So this is a great celebration piece for spring. I would say my two best ones for spring would definitely be this one and the Bridget. Definitely my two favorite. It features a labyrinth in the middle, So connectivity to everything. So I should have to spread that out. There. You can see it more clearly now. And these are the easiest ones to work with for pendants. That's if I don't wire wrap anything. But I have a lot of stuff available for wire wrapping. Let's see. I have a big old box full of stuff. When I say I have a lot of stuff for wire wrapping, yeah, I meant it. And here's some more. I think I actually have ruby in this one. There's some ruby in here. And lots of charite. So much charite. Hi Brian, how are you? Sorry, I had my chat off so I couldn't see who was in the room with me. I also have it angled kind of funny so I can't really see. I tried to go on a backup account to kind of monitor and I lost my audio. I have no idea what helps on here. I mean, this is a different animal. I would assume tapping helps, because why wouldn't it? You know, it usually does. So I'm gonna go with yeah, I believe. But I really appreciate you trying to help me out. I'm trying to get used to being on here, because I feel like this is one of the places that I'm going to be most likely hanging out in a lot, in a few months. I think I will probably be on here more than anything. So, yeah, my goal is to make this place comfortable and try to feel as at home as possible, as much as I can. So, this is my, I want to say it's my third time. It is my third time coming on, being live. My first time was really great. I had a lot of friends who happened to be available and they showed up. But you know, you can't always depend on people. The time I went on, there were less of my friends available for that one. And now it is my third time being live, so we shall see. I have a decent amount of subscribers, of which I am very grateful for. Because if I didn't have my subscribers, I would not be able to be here. And I wouldn't even be able to go live. I love this Amazonite because of the shimmer on it. It's very pretty. It follows you everywhere you go. Like the Mona Lisa. I'm gonna put that one right there. We're showing off some goodies, guys. Some beautiful pieces that I have to work with. That fluorite is amazing. Yeah, so I think the minimum necessary is like 50. I have somewhere in the 70s. This is moss agate. So yeah, I am grateful for everybody following me, because I wouldn't even be able to try to do this if I didn't have the subscribers. So you guys, yeah, I appreciate it. This is a Botswana. This one is pretty mesmerizing because it's like it's got a tunnel and it's just kind of like tractor beam. Sorry, that might have been a little bit much. So yeah, oh, this is a blue and yellow tiger eye. This one's pretty cool. You can see the blues and the yellow. I think so. I shared before I came on to let people know I was gonna be here. I'm trying to, I don't remember how to share once you're actually in the live though. Oh wait, yep, there's a little button in the corner. And then I can copy link, I can share to a bunch of different messaging systems like SMS, FB, Gmail, my FB account, and I think I have Reddit on there. See what my other options come up as. SharePlay, I'm gonna see what that is. SharePlay. Okay, so apparently if you add people to your contact list on YouTube, you can hit something called SharePlay, and I think it probably broadcasts the live out to everybody you have on your contact. So adding people who follow you might be beneficial in that respect. I think that would probably be helpful that way. But I've already shared to the places it's offering me so far. I used to have a bunch more accounts, but some of them have been yeeted for obvious reasons. They no longer felt like they aligned with me. My thoughts, my views, my belief system. Oh, this is Rainbow Obsidian, by the way. I know the lighting in here is not that great, so you might not pick up on the rainbow effect. Looks a little bit like goldish or green, but it does have some purple in it too. I have so much amethyst. I have a lot of amethyst. I have tiger eye. This is pretty flashy. This is a pretty good flashy tiger eye. Put that one there. There's a lot of theories on what's going on with that app right now. I know some people who are in staunch denial who are saying that it has not changed. It's just trying to better integrate with other socials. But in my opinion, I feel like it is sort of the shell of what it used to be. I think some of the algorithm may have changed. I think servers may have been changed. And I think just in general, it is not what it was. As to why or who is behind that, not 100% sure. But I do believe some changes took place and we were not made aware. It was not discussed. This is another moss agate. Yeah, you too, hun. Thank you so much for popping in. I appreciate you, love. I appreciate you. Thank you. And Picture Jasper, this one's beautiful. It's got lots of color in it. no, Sobek. You can sit in mommy's lap. That's where you're going. Well, then you have to get down if you don't want to be on my lap. But you can't be up on my table. I think you want to go. Because you want to go where you want to go. I want you to go where I want you to go. And that's not working. Hi, Stephanie. I don't know how this works. How does this work? Because I saw somebody who had a bunch of people in their live on YouTube before. I'm not sure how that works. Hi, Nerdy. So I'm trying to get more comfortable with being here because I feel like this is probably going to be one place that I'm spending more time in the future, in the not too distant future. I feel like I'll be here more. So I'm just trying to really break myself in and get used to it. So thank you so much, guys, for joining and coming to visit. I really appreciate you guys. I thought about going live. Yeah. Yeah, not that I'm ready for it yet, but I wanted to know if anybody knew how to do that. Because at some point I might want to bring somebody up into a box and, you know, might be nice. Okay, so I would have to have one of those. So I ended up getting rid of my Streamlabs because it wouldn't let me go live. It wouldn't let me log into my my apps. It wouldn't let. I originally was trying to go on the Twitch, and it wouldn't allow me on for whatever reason. This is an ocean jasper, and it's got beautiful banding and color. I wish I could see who was in here with me. It doesn't show me like a list. Ooh. She's okay. She fell on the resin, thankfully. She's all right, guys. She's still good. Yeah, I had downloaded it. I had logged into all my accounts. I really didn't have much more to set up. I had done what I believed was absolutely everything you're supposed to do on it. And it just decided that it wasn't gonna... For some reason, it's not showing me... Okay. No list here, just a viewer account. Okay. Yeah, and apparently I have to keep tapping on the list for it to show up. Like, it should just show up live chat, but every time I... It was... I had all my things uploaded to it, and it said that it would be fine to use. I could start using it whenever, and it just didn't end up being the case. So, for the time being, I'm just going directly into each app. I mean, would it be great to be able to stream on everything at once and only have to like go live certain days or hours and not to have a crazy live schedule where I'm live all the time? Yeah. But that's why I think I'm probably just gonna end up having one place that is like basically like my home base, and I might filter in and out of another one on occasion. Like maybe just like do one only once a week, and then like do one of them like twice a week. And then like maybe have another one where it's like maybe every other week. I don't know. I have to figure out a schedule though. It's more important to figure out a schedule now for stuff like this. Like I said, just because I feel like time is limited. And I definitely can't afford the 140, whatever it is a month that they're asking for, to do the multi-stream. Because that's a lot of money. I don't have it like that. I can't do it. So that's not an option for me right now. I love this diorite. I don't think I'm gonna wanna... Yeah, time is limited, and a lot of things are limited as well. A lot of other things are limited. So yeah, before it gets to the point where I have no time left and all my options are, you know, gone, like I said, one important thing will be to establish myself in other places, to go live, see if I can get as many people interested in coming to my lives as possible. Right now, I am just showing off a bunch of really beautiful stones that I have available for wire wrapping. I was showing off some of my recent makes for jewelry that I've made recently. So, I don't think... So, I made a bracelet with ruby. And I don't know if I'm still going to be able to sell that one. Because I found out that the person who wanted it, unfortunately, has been affected by the fire in California. So, I understand if they decide they end up not being able to get it. So, that one may end up back on the market. I will let you guys all know. Yeah. Yeah, I know a lot of people who are out that way, unfortunately. I feel like there's nothing I can really do other than, like, you know, send them my best energy and wish them luck. I feel like everybody's hands are just kind of tied right now. You know what, that doesn't really... Switch that. Put the light color inside so it pops more. And... yeah, I don't know what I was thinking. Some of these are just not in a good spot. Bear with me, guys. I feel like I've never been live before, ever, which obviously isn't the case. I would love to know why my chat keeps disappearing on me and it's not staying up. I'm also gonna have to do something about music, because I can get the non-copyright music. Yeah. Yeah, it's a show. I'm not gonna say what kind of show, but it's definitely a show. Especially for, like I said, those of us who are so far away from it that there's not much we can do. It's like all we can literally do is just sit there and watch. So it's basically a horror show that we just can do nothing about. So I'm just trying to, like I said, send my best energy out toward them and hope that they're able to work out all their issues related to it. Yeah, so I still have a lot of the stuff that I got from Kirsty when she had her sale. I have not wanted to work with any of them because I didn't have an actual plan. And I was worried that if I were to try something and mess up, I might accidentally, like, you know, do something to one of these beautiful crystals, scratch it, chip it. I don't know, they're so nice. They're some of the best quality stones I've had, period. So it's like, I'm kind of walking on eggshells trying to figure out what I'm going to do with most of them. Here's another rainbow obsidian. I don't know if you guys can see it. My lighting in here really sucks. There's not much sun today. It's partly cloudy. You can see stuff coming in through the window, but it's not really lighting up the whole stone the way I'd like it to. Unfortunately, my most visible ones are like rose quartz and I think just quartz in general. A lot of quartz. This one has a rainbow in it. I can't remember where though. I think I got this one from Lou. But it's pretty. And Valentine's Day is coming, guys. So what is everybody up to today? Is anybody else going live at some point? If you guys end up going live anywhere other than the usual place, please let me know. I would actually love to see you guys elsewhere, because if I'm being completely honest, every time I go on there, even if I'm watching somebody else's live, even if I'm not going live for myself, I start getting stomach aches. Because the vibe has changed so much, it's not comfortable. Trying to get organized and clean. Yeah, I couldn't organize myself for anything right now. I'm just too squirrel-brained. I'm too all over the place. I got too many thoughts going on in my head. Let's see. So I can show you guys my Charoite collection. Ooh, sorry. I mean to make a loud bang. So here's all the Charoite I have. I have a ton of it. Have you ever seen so much Charoite in one place? And I got some really neat stuff in. So I got more Larimar, but I got it in like the treasure box. I have 3 of those. Trying to think of which one I think is the nicest one. I think this is the nicest one. I know, tell me about it. So I don't know. What do you guys think? I think the one closest to my hand is the nicest one, if I had to kind of rate them. But these are going to be fun. I don't know what I'm going to make with those yet. And then I have that in Charoite too. I have at least 2 of them. And one has like a really nice flash on it. If I can remember which one. Maybe you guys will... Oh, I think it's this one. Yeah. It's got that beautiful flash on it. Oh, actually, that one has a decent flash too. So yeah, my Charoite and my Larimar treasure boxes that I got in. And I got great deals on these, so I'm most likely not going to be charging a whole lot for whatever I make with these, just because I'm big on passing on, like, if I didn't get something for very much, not trying to capitalize off of it and be a complete D-nozzle. I know some people, you know, that's how they operate, that's how they work, that's how they run their businesses. It's not my style. So if I save on something, then I'm going to try to pass on as much of a savings as I possibly can. I am like notorious for underselling my stuff anyway. But everybody knows not to say anything to me because it's pointless. I know it looks like Amazonite, but that's Larimar. I know it looks like that, but it's actually that. Yeah, so definitely gonna try to keep my prices low with those treasure boxes that I got. Not sure what I'm gonna make with them. I'm thinking about trying to show them off as much as I can for now, in the hopes that somebody will already have an idea of what they want done with them, and then I can just do what they want, and that would be easiest. You guys have heard my harebrained idea, my belief that Yeah, no, I know. They have 18 something a month, and then I didn't see 189. I saw a 149 for the year. So what I'm seeing isn't updated, obviously. My Streamlabs thing was 149 and for the year, and then it was like 18 something for the month. I don't know if the fact that I'm trying to use it on an iPad has anything to do with it too. Not like a PC. I don't have a PC, and I'm sure that that probably hurts me a lot not to have an actual computer or a PC to work off of. This is Ruby. I know it probably doesn't look like Ruby to you guys because I have other rubies, and so this is like what you would call a gem quality ruby, and this is more of like a rough ruby. I don't think I have in all messages. I have top, live, none. Those are my options for my chat. So I can watch top, I can watch live chat, and I can watch none. Yeah, every time I click on all visible, which is the live chat, it still disappears. It still goes away. Like if I wait 1, 2, 3, 4, and my chat went away and it's lit up on live chat. I actually had to delete my app and then re-download it because it would not allow me to go live today on this app. It was refusing to allow me to come on here. I had been trying for upwards of like 30 minutes before I just decided to delete the app and then start all over again, and that's when it finally gave me the ability to come live. So this is for me to show you. It is Ruby. It fluoresces. It's just a rougher ruby, not a beautiful, fully gemmy ruby, but it is ruby. And I have a bunch of these. If I can remember where I put it. Did I mix my charite and my ruby together? I hope not, because that would be so fucked. I'll be here a month of Sundays trying to get them all straight. Oh no, here's the ruby bag. All right, so I have a bag full of rubies. Yeah, I have it on live chat, but every time you guys chat, it pops up like for all of 5 seconds and disappears, which doesn't really help me a lot. Here's another one. I love fluorescent stones. Anything that lights up is like the best. I have so much fun with that. So this is mostly host stone with some ruby in it, but it is beautiful pattern. Like that's a cool pattern. I don't care what anybody says. That stone looks badass on its own. And then the fact that it has that fluorescence to it is just kind of like a cherry on top. What I would love is to be able to drill these. Like this one I think would make a pretty badass bead. I would love to be able to just drill through the center right there. But I am yet to find tips that can handle stuff like this. I bought a bunch of drill bits for my my Dremel, and they basically, even in water, melted. The tips just melted. So they said they were steel. I don't know. They said, when I bought them, they said steel. But they did not act like steel, because even, like I said, drilling the stones in water, the tips basically melted. So, not sure what was going on with that. Alright, so I think I showed you all the ruby. Nope, I have one more. I actually have one that's already wire wrapped somewhere. I think it's in the dining room where I usually have my live. I've been having my live sales in my living room recently. I feel like just, I don't know. It's been better for lighting actually, as much as I complain still. The lighting is still better in here. Yeah. I might have to go with something like that because the steel was just not working. Or it could be that they said steel and they actually weren't steel. Maybe I just got bamboozled on the bits. I mean, I feel like that happens every once in a while. You buy something and you expect it to be something and it's not. It's at least happened a couple of times as far as I can remember when it comes to, you know, stones in general. I remember I bought a lot of stones off a dealer and turned out that like 2 out of the, I don't know, 6 stones that I got were not legit. Yeah, so it could be that they told me they were steel and they were some sort of like weak ass alloy. Here's another one that I feel like would make, this is a Chari. I feel like this would make an amazing focal bead. Like it's chonk. And no, it's not Sujolite. You can see the black streaks. It's just, it's a lot of purple, not really streaky. I have some that are more streaky. And again, like if I could drill these, this would make a great pendant, I feel like, to hang as a pendant on a necklace like this. I don't know if I would drill it top to bottom or if I would drill it, if I drilled it top to bottom, then it could spin. Or if I drilled it like through the very top of it, like through here, I'd have to pick like a face for it, like front or back. I think top to bottom would probably be better, but I think that that would hang really nicely on a necklace like that. I have so many things that I would like to do with my lapidary, but I have so little space at the moment. And honestly, you know, again, the same reason I can't do the Streamlab for finance purposes. This would make a great focal. Like on a bracelet, I feel like that would look awesome. And it's got decent streaks on both sides. That one's a little bit browner. That one has like a nice black to it. I wish I had a little more flash. If I could ask for anything out of these stones, a little more flash would be nice. I'm not really a fan of the music, guys. I apologize. I'm doing the best I can with the music that is available for the no, this was just funny. It's kind of like a kidney bean shape, almost like a heart shape. I don't know, it's weird. It's amorphous. The music, back to the music, because I'm squirreling like crazy. The music is the best I could do, considering I have to adhere to no copyright rules. So, oh, I'm definitely going to wire wrap this, because I love the shape. It's like a perfect triangle. Oops. It's a damn near perfect triangle, and I love it. So that one's gonna get wrapped. I should actually move that to the wire wrap bag. And maybe this one while I'm at it, because it has a decent shape to it. It's got a little bit of a flash. It's kind of pretty. It's not 100% perfect shape, but like I said, it does have a nice flash to it, so that should probably go in the wire wrap bin. To be wrapped. This one's not too bad. That one has some flash on it. If I flip it to the side, you can see more of the mica in it. And this one will probably go in the wire wrap bin too, because again, the shape is nice. I honestly didn't realize I had so many that were mixed in with like the ones I'd like to drill versus the ones I'd like to wire wrap. Oh, this one has like a lot of the nice black in it. But then if you flip it over, so I'd probably make this one a double-sided. because it's like more black at the top on that side and it's more black at the bottom on that side. So I'd probably make this like open on both sides. This side has a little bit more mica to it. I really appreciate you guys coming to hang out with me. Again, if any of you decide to go live on a service other than the one that we're used to, you know, please share out. This one's almost like a half moon. And it's black on one side, purple on the other. I think I kind of know who I'd like to send this one to. I might put that aside. Because I really do want to try to spend as little time as possible in the usual place. I know that probably sounds not so nice, and I apologize if I'm like hurting anybody's feelings or making anybody feel some type of way. It's not personal, absolutely not personal. It's just like I said, things just don't feel the same. And there is a new update from Mr. Aaron Parsons. So I think Tona just shared that. You guys might want to take a look at it. For saying he is not with like the AP or PBS or any other type of, you know, news network that I would normally go to for information. Mr. Parsons seems to have his finger on the, yeah, Mr. Parsons seems to have his thumb on the pulse of what's going on. I don't know where he gets his information. I'm convinced that somebody somewhere who's covering stuff and is like not reporting on it very much is probably just kind of feeding him information because they have a conscience. That's my theory as to how he seems to know things and report them before other people do. And I'm not hating. I'm really not. You know, people like that often end up being heroes. Oh, wow. I think I have another one that matches this one. Or is it the same one? I don't know. Oh, how did I get this one out of the wire wrap pile? This is a tiny one, but she still has a really nice figure. Wire wrapping. I don't know. Maybe I'll do that for the rest of the afternoon after I get off the live. Spend just time working on some wire wraps. I've been doing a lot of beading recently, and you know, I love to bead, and it's actually one of the easiest ways for me to like kind of actively meditate is by beading, because I'll figure out a pattern and just start loading the beads on and not really have to be like I'm present but I'm not present, if that makes any sense to you guys. Like I can actually allow my thoughts to kind of breeze in and out a lot easier that way. Something I really want to wire wrap, but I have not figured out how I'm going to do it yet, because she is so shimmery and she doesn't deserve to be locked away in a box, but she is thick as hell. Like that's from the side. So I don't know what kind of bail I'm gonna have to, or bezel I'm gonna have to make for that. Maybe a beaded bezel so I can get some like nice wide girth on it and then like have the beads go. But I don't want to like have anything that's gonna take up too much of that face, because look at that damn face. I'm sorry, I missed your comment, sweetheart. Hold on. I don't know why my chat isn't staying up. Danielle, pendant and a thick bail. Well, see, what I feel like it's meant for is to be drilled. Because of how thick they made it, I feel like you're supposed to drill it. But again, with my inability to really drill much, you know, I would love to just drill it and slap a bail on it. That would be awesome. But she's so small, there's not really a lot of room for error too, so that freaks me out. I would be terrified to start drilling and like fracture her. So I feel like if I didn't wire wrap her in a very gentle manner, I would have to have her like put in a prong setting, or I would have to have it glued. And I really want to avoid that. Right, so the last thing I want to do is put any holes in her. So she's going to be a challenge for me to work with. She's beautiful, but she's challenging. I have been able to do some wire wraps where I just tightly wound the wire around it, like I cradled it. I just wrapped it over and over again, and then I fastened the wires together with smaller wire. I have been able to do that. But I think she deserves silver wire because of how pretty it is. Like, this is probably the nicest moonstone I've ever had. Hi, Sally. Yeah, I know. Ew, YouTube, but the other one is giving me friggin' cringe, so I'm not really liking being there anymore. I'm going to definitely be moving. I have done wire wrap prong settings, and I think that would probably be easier with the silver because my silver all comes in one thickness. Copper, I would be able to get away with doing, like, you know, the weave with the smaller wire, but I can't do that with silver. So I think, yeah, probably a wire wrapped prong setting. So yeah, if anybody sees anything they'd like to see me work with, if you see a stone that you think is super cool and you would like to see me work on it, let me know. I'm literally just trying to get more used to being here, because like I said, this will probably be the main, the one that I hang out in the most. I hope I didn't miss anybody else's comments. I am having a really hard time keeping up with the chat because it keeps disappearing. Ooh, is that a suggestion? Just the 3-prong. And see, what came to my mind was doing like the 4-prong, but like doing sort of like off center. So having like maybe 1 prong on this side where it's curved, another on the other curve, and then doing 1 prong at each end where it's sharpest. Yeah, I know. If I try to watch that now, it's gonna interfere with the music. Not that I would be too upset with that because this isn't really my genre. So I'm gonna have to do a little bit more with the music because I feel like this is a little too repetitive for me. I don't know if that makes sense for anybody, but it's a little too repetitive for me. So yeah, options are basically any stone that you see here. I forgot I had this one out. This is a nice piece of lepidolite. Yeah, it is. It's too techno clubby. I'm not a techno clubby person. I forgot I did this one. So I made a bail for this one. This agate. Yeah, no, I love my Pink Pony Club because I am a Pink Pony Club girl. So I love that one. So options of what we have to work with. There's some charite boxes. Like I said, I got really good deals on these, so these are not going to be expensive at all. I have some Larimar boxes. My collection of bracelets that I have out, Brigid, Garnet and Amethyst Heart. I have not named this one yet, Stephanie, since you were the one that inspired me to make it to begin with. Maybe it's only fitting that you come up with a name for it. I don't know, but I haven't been able to name that one. No, not yet. And then this is the one that I made for in bulk. So this is the in bulk bracelet. Carnelian, Moonstone, and Chrysocolla. Amethyst, Malachite, Calcite. And then I have the quartz and the selenite. Selenite on the ends. Some quartz cubes. Kind of match the little labyrinth symbol in the middle. And it spins. But what I love about it is that for the most part, it'll usually stay like that. But you can move it if you want to. If you want to fidget with it, it totally, it's got great mobility. But it typically will tend to stay just like that. It's got little daisies, just, you know, celebrating the return of spring and light to the land. Longer days, shorter nights. I mean, depending on which way you tend to lean, I guess it's all about preference. I honestly don't mind long nights and short days, but because I'm human, I require sunshine to create and activate my vitamin D and some of my vitamin B, so kind of need some more daylight. But you know, I do love the dark. I do love cuddling up with hot beverages and watching snow. Those are my favorite times of year. A random pearl. I have no idea why that's out right now. Oh, did I get to show you guys this? I probably got to show you on my last live. It's Prasiolite, so you can kind of see the green, and amethyst. I love that, and it's so clear it looks like ice cubes. I have no idea how many beads are on here. I didn't even count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So I paid, I think, like 50 cents a bead for these. These were like 50 cents a bead. But my favorite ones, the ones that I feel like make it worth it, are the ones where you can really see that green and that purple come together. Where it's really pretty split down the middle. Yeah, like that bad boy. That one, I love that. Just dawned on me that I have a bunch of stuff left over from when I was making the in bulk bracelet, so if anybody likes calcite, quartz, moonstone, carnelian, amethyst, I have all of those still out. I also still have out the malachite and chrysocolla. See, I'm losing the chat. So last thing was, I want to see if I name yet. Just realized the chat is less likely to filter more dumb. For more dumb reasons. Onomatopoeia, black beans, shark too. I had no idea what you were saying because my chat keeps disappearing within 5 seconds. Stephanie, you're hilarious. I would have been laughing if I had seen that in real time. I'm so sorry I missed that. So yeah, while there are some upsides, there are definitely some things that I'm gonna have to get used to. Like I said, having trouble keeping my chat up, being one of them. I don't know if it's because I have my screen tilted downward. I don't know why that would make a difference. All right, learn more, learn more, learn more. Me to tips on streaming, but I mean, none of it said anything about like how to get your chat to stay up. And honestly, I should ask my husband. So I have to just continually tap the screen to see my chat? Oh God, that's a nightmare. Oh, that is a nightmare. Oh, I don't like it. Oh, I don't like it at all. I can't hear you through the wall, babe. If you want to talk to me, you have to come over here. Yeah, I have it set and it still melts away within 5 seconds. So it's a setting for iPad then. It's gotta be. Welcome! We just got another person in the room. How are you? Was it my beautiful things? Is that what made you pop in? Or do you already know me? Because unfortunately, I can't see who's here. I have a body count, but I don't know. So I know Danielle's here. I know Nerdy's here. Or was here. Sally was here. So Danielle, Nerdy, Sally, Stephanie. And then there was somebody else briefly for a moment. Body count, body count, body count. Yeah, I can say all kinds of things and there's no little message popping up saying like, you need to stop saying that. Stop it right now. Make my smiley face. I'm wearing my smiley face t-shirt for you guys. This is my smiley face t-shirt. It dances. I think today's like get cleansed, get medicated. Yeah, I don't really do the true crime. This is supposed to be a season of peace for me, or at least I thought it was going to be a season of peace for me, but like I'm having a lot of like repressed memories come up. I don't know, should we get into the woo-woo shit? Because if I start talking about it, I'm going to get all woo-woo on you guys. I don't know if that's a turn off or what. You guys might decide this isn't the live you want to be in today if I get into it. I have some really strong opinions and feelings about what's going on right now. And it stems from a lot more than just like certain things are not right or okay. It gets deep. It gets really emotionally deep. And this isn't the kind of thing I can go to like a therapist for. Because if you go to a therapist and you're like, I'm having memories for what happened to me like in 42 or like, 1935, and your birth records say that you were born in like 1980, they tend to look at you a little funny. They wanna medicate you heavily and send you to a place where you get jackets that make you hug yourself. So it's kind of hard because I don't really have anybody I can talk to about this stuff. What I need is like, I need a metaphysical therapist. And I wish that existed out here my way. But I think the best I can do is like a doctor of metaphysics, and I don't know. I don't think that that's gonna work. I need something. I need something else. But definitely, yeah. So having some issues with what's going on a lot lately due to some really, 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 really past trauma. We'll put it that way. Sorry, I'm trying to see if I can get my hematite to like almost. Damn it! 2 beads seems to be like just too many beads. I almost had it. I almost had it. 2 is just too many. Boom. I got it. I'm just playing with my hematite right now. I'm just a girl with her hematite. Look at that. I finally did it. So Stephanie, you thought you were squirreling. How do you like this right now? I feel like I should be on Adderall. I mentioned a substance. We'll see what happens with that. So far, nothing. I think we're good. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and start naming off all the controlled substances that I can think of or anything, but still. I feel like that would have been on the other platform. That's a suspension. So, not too shabby. I've already been on for over an hour. I don't know what the rules are for this. No, I'm just sitting here naming controlled substances to see what happens. See if they pop up a restriction and say like, we're not going to send you out to people because you're being a bad girl. And I'm playing, I'm fidgeting. I'm literally fidgeting. I'm playing with hematite beads. Like, I am so spicy at the moment. I don't even know. An hour and 5 minutes. I think I'm gonna shoot for the hour and 15 or hour and 30, like I usually do on the other one. I'm like so like I don't want to say the name, but I kind of want to say the name, but I don't want to say the name. I don't want to say the name because I don't want to say anything that might get me in trouble, and I feel like saying another platform's name might do that. Although I heard Norse Forge say it when I was watching the Chronicles of Pickle, like for days, because he would mention it because he had it streaming on both. I'm sorry, Nerdy. Yeah, I had seen that because he had a camera going for one and a camera going for the other. But I'm just saying I remember him mentioning it and not getting in trouble. So yeah. But like I said, I feel like it's also the app that shall not be named at this point. It's like fucking Moldavort. I saw that because I was like, wait, why did it go down to just Stephanie again? So I'm really sorry it's doing that to you, Nerdy. I wish I could be one of those people that could go live and just completely ignore the chat. I'd get so much more accomplished. But then again, I don't even know what there is to accomplish. Like, I don't usually go on today. This is not a normal day for me to be on, which is exactly why I came on. Because I don't usually do it. So I was like, I should do something completely different. I should just go live. Go live. For no reason other than to just be live. I have no plans. 2 weeks behind on normal things because of cold and trying to keep the home over 50. I know, because your stupid heater is insane and you're constantly having to relight the thing. That would drive me insane. You're living in pioneer times. I'm sure at one point I knew exactly what that struggle was like, but I'm kind of glad that's one thing that I don't remember from my past lives, to be honest. But I'm sorry that you have to go through it. Oh no, the pipes froze. Yeah, that's good. At least you're self-sustaining that way. It could be worse. Imagine if you weren't. I still haven't determined exactly what this is. I want to say it's Thousand Eye. Does anybody else agree with me that this is Thousand Eye? Or am I alone in this? There was another one that it looked like, I can't remember for the life of me the name of it right now. Well, that would make it very, very precious because there's not a lot of that around anymore. It does have a slight imperfection. It's a little rough on this side. But, I mean, the rest of it is really nice. They did a fairly good job with the facet. And it would hang like this from the chain. I have a bunch of these. I have an obsidian too. I have a triangle obsidian. I think I have one of these in obsidian. I don't remember quite all of them. Now I'm going to be looking all over my table for it. Is this the triangle one that I just told you about? Nope, that's a moss agate. That's a moss agate. That's a gold sheen, but still pretty. Gold sheen obsidian heart. Oh, this garden quartz. I want to make something really awesome with this. Yeah. I love how, like, it's kind of on a twist if you look at it from, like, an aerial view. I just haven't figured out what yet. Don't ask what, I have no clue. And then this is gonna be a pain in my ass, guys. I don't know why I did this to myself. Oh, okay, so this is the other obsidian I was talking about. I have a triangle and I have a rectangle obsidian. But look at this jasper. I think it's leopard skin. This butterfly. So the only thing I don't like about it is it's drilled this way, through top to bottom. Yeah, she is. She is pretty. She was a counterbalance on something. It was a necklace with multiple strands. And the multiple strands, like, came out the bottom of it. And then it had, like, the one strand over the top. So she kind of she hung kind of, like, on the side and counterbalanced, like, the multiples. Yeah, it is fucking huge. Look at it. Well, I could put a pin in it, but it's like... I mean, on a necklace? Like what? Because... I'm not 100% sure, like, what I would do with it after I pin her. Because I know what you're thinking. I've been there. Step ahead of you. Just not really sure what I would do after that, moving forward. And right now I can't even find my pens. What? What is going on? What is this shenanigans? East Jade. Just Jade. Lemon Jade. Lemon Jade sounds like friggin' lemonade. I had to say that out loud. Okay, here's a pen. It's not perfect, but it should fit. Or it won't fit, and it'll make a damn liar out of me. Oh, here, this one. So yeah, on a pin. But then, like, do I turn that into a pendant? Like, what do I do with her? She's so big. She's fucking huge. It's like a life-size butterfly, basically. I would have to find a home for her. Hopefully somebody who I mean, if you look at the patterning of the stone, this is really nice stone. I'm sure that, because this was one of my thrift store finds. Like, I'm sure that this went for a pretty penny when the person who originally bought it got it. It's got nice detailing. It's got good color. It's got a very sharp pattern to it. But what I'm gonna do with her, I have no fucking clue. Oh, as is. I don't think I paid that much for the necklace. So, I mean, as is, probably like $4. If somebody thought they could do something with her and they wanted her, I'd probably only ask for $4. It would probably cost you more for me to ship it to you than it would for you to buy it. Nerdy, you'd be willing to pay shipping on her? Shipping is like $5. So altogether it would be $9. Are you sure about that? Think about that. Think about that. It's $4 for her, and then you'd have to pay $5 shipping. I'll ship it to you if you want, but make sure that you feel like paying that. I mean, yeah, if you want. Do you see anything else on the table that you would like? I mean, I can put her aside for you and you can keep an eye out. You have to think about it? Okay. In the meantime, I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with certain stuff like this, because this isn't the only one that I'm like, what am I gonna do with you? I have a couple of these. I honestly really just wanted the beads from the necklace. This was kind of like an additional part. I really wasn't contemplating what I would do with it once I actually got it taken apart. I really just wanted the beads. So I don't know. Get back to me. Tell me what you want to do about that. And I have so many chip beads. That's probably what you should, if anything, Nerdy, if anything, you should probably scoop up some of the chips that I have. Because I have a lot of chips. And that I could definitely send you for like almost nothing. I have so many chips. It's insane. You could make a forest of trees. with all the chips that I have. I have a lot of Howlite chip. Yeah, have you seen my Howlite chip stash? I have bags of Howlite. Bags. I have... What else? Do you drill your chips or do you always buy your chips pre-drilled? Because I have a bag of chips that's not drilled. All right, because if that's the case, I have Poppy Jasper. I have a lot of Poppy Jasper, and there's some other stuff mixed in with it, but it's not drilled. I was gonna use most of it for like making my little crystal bottles. I don't drill yet, but I will be able to in the future. Okay, because when I tell you I have chips for days. Let me show you some stuff. Let me show you something. Probably should have dropped that so hard. That had crystals in it. Yeah, so I have like random bags. This is all pre-drilled Howlite. I have random bags of this all over the house. And then I have like an entire bin full of it. Just Howlite chip all over my house, right? Just randomness. And then I also have Blue Apatite. And then I have Rhodonite. Hold on. Let me move some of the other stuff out of the way and I can start putting them down and you can actually see what the hell I'm talking about. Well, you haven't even seen the Poppy Jasper. Poppy Jasper has a lot of color in it. Like, it has, the color is built in because it's multicolored. So blue, Apatite, Rhodonite, Kunzite, more Kunzite, Rhodochrosite. Anybody want breakfast? This is almost like 3 pounds of rhodochrosite. Don't ask me why I bought 3 pounds of rhodochrosite. I did. I bought 3 pounds of it. And I'm sure I overpaid for it too. I'm not done. I still didn't get to the Poppy Jasper. You said you wanted color, right? Poppy Jasper. It's got green, it's got black, it's got red, it's got orange, it's got pink, it's got yellow, it's got white. Poppy Jasper. Yeah, it got me too. That's why I bought fucking 3 pounds of the shit. Yeah, I have rhodonite and I have rhodochrosite. I feel like I followed you recently. I mean, I'm definitely on there, so you can find me. You can find me under Katie Bates, or you can find me under Crystal Intent. But yeah, I can weigh this and tell you exactly how much it weighs. Hold on. Move the stuff over. I'm trying to make it so that you can see. All right, so it's, I think, 13 ounces, so almost a pound. I thought it was more than that because I actually bought like a couple pounds at once. It was like 2 pounds originally, so this must be after I made some jars. Yeah, so total weight on this is just under a pound. And like I said, that's because I took some out and made some jars with it. But still a lot. Like I said, the original weight was almost 2 pounds. It was like a pound and... So I must have used at least a half pound for my jars and other things. Because I did wire wrap a few of them. I had some big ones. Oh, the best rhodonite I have. So I showed you this rhodonite, right? But look at this rhodonite. This is the good rhodonite. The really pink stuff, and some of it's actually kind of gemmy. There's some pieces in here that are almost see-through. Yeah, so I have lots of options for chips. I have a lot of them. So this is like all the colors that I have. And then I have kunzite, like I said. These are bigger. These I'm actually hoping to get some lapidary work done on. But yeah, I have a lot of chip stuff. Oh, you want to see my kyanite? Wait till you see this. You want to see my kyanite hoard? No, the bag was open. Well, that was a dick move. So there's half of my kyanite. That's half of it. The rest of it's in my drawer now. Fuck, that's gonna be a pain to clean. drawer now. Anybody else feel like they're stuck in Mario Kart? It's kind of the feeling I'm getting. I feel like I'm stuck in Mario Kart. So one of my least favorite things about kyanite is how easy it splinters. But when I am making stuff with the chips, then I am super happy about how easily it chips. So it's kind of a love-hate relationship, to be honest. So are we following each other? Yeah, I'm following you. Good. We're following each other. That's nice. That's nice. We're friends. So yeah, I don't know how much kyanite is in here. Let's see. I'm gonna wait on that just for shits and giggles, shall we? I think that says that I have like, wait. Okay, 1 pound and 5 and some odd ounces of kyanite. Okay, I will message you later, nerdy. Yeah. So like I said, I wanted to go crazy with making the chip jars, and oddly enough, the jars don't really seem to get very much traction. Not sure why that is. It was a lot more than that. I've made some pieces and sold some pieces. I'm pretty sure when I got it, it was about 5 pounds of kyanite. And then for the apatite, I want to say that that was somewhere around 2 to 3 pounds when I got it, but I've made a lot of those as well. So yeah, I've whittled it down. I have made some headway on it. And I made it to 1.5 hours, guys. So I think that's enough for now. I'm going to try to come on here, I guess on Saturdays. That'll be the day I come on for YouTube. And try to build that up. So kyanite, the one I have is like slabs, so you can't tumble those. Because kyanite has a build similar to satin spar, where it wants to splinter. It's very splintery. You would have to have very dense chunks of kyanite to be able to tumble them. So I dropped a bunch of the kyanite out of the bag into the drawer. And just to show you what happens when it fell into the drawer, it did this. You see that? And that was from just falling out of the bag and hitting the drawer. The drawer is plastic, just for reference. It's not a metal drawer and it's not wood, but it's a plastic drawer. So what I have are slivers, they're slabs. Kyanite in its rough form is very, very brittle. It does want to flake and it does want to split and fracture and stuff. So if you were going to tumble, you would have to have like a chunk of it and it would have to be pretty solid and dense. It has a very soft Mohs. I want to say it's like a 2.5. So I never make like rings with it. Anytime I work with kyanite, I'm making like earrings, necklaces, stuff that's not gonna come in contact because it's very soft. Yeah, it's super soft. So I try not to use it for... The only kyanite I have in like bracelet form is the one that Jeanette made. That's it. But that was like very thick, dense kyanite too as well. Like that wasn't what I have, which is very thin. I did have some thicker pieces, but like I said, I already made stuff out of them. Like I made a pair of earrings and I think Jeanette was the one that bought them. I made some like drop earrings out of kyanite. They were thicker, so I was able to shape them well. So just to give you an idea of the thickness of my kyanite. So some are this thick, but I have some thinner than this. And then I have some, like I said, like almost paper thin. So this I would probably drill a hole in, like I would shape it, get it nice and cleaned up, make like a bar out of it, drill a hole, and then put a bail through it and probably make an earring. That would probably be like a drop earring like that. Because it's literally the only thing you can do with it. Okay. This one I'm gonna clean up and I'm gonna make a bar necklace with it. So I'm gonna like wire wrap the ends and have it on a chain. So you see the flash? It is pretty. It has a lot of cleaning up that I need to do. It's a lot of work. Here's another one that would make like either a... no, this would definitely be a bar necklace. I was going to say maybe earrings, but because of how thick it is, that would definitely be nice as like a bar necklace because it's thicker. It has good color. Just needs to be cleaned up. I have green kyanite too, but I have green and I have red, but it's not to this extent. So here's the green. My green kyanite. Again, this needs to be cleaned up, guys. This is rough. This is a nice chunky piece. It doesn't fall apart or splinter as easily. But this is what I'm talking about. If you want something that you could tumble possibly, dense, thick, hard, sturdy. So at some point I will get these cleaned up, I will get them shaped, and I will make something beautiful with them. But for now, they're going back in the bag. And that's the green. Red. Pretty fucking mesmerizing when you get it on the right angle. So I was thinking of making like a pair of earrings with these, but I don't know. One is a lot nicer already than the other one is. It's not going to take much to shape this one. This one's got some work cut out for it. So individual pendants, I guess, with that too. And then this I could probably do a pair of earrings with because they're already pretty similar in shape and quality. It wouldn't be much to get these similar. And I thought about doing something with these two as a pair, but not sure. Something to think about. But they're in rough shape, and like I said, they need some work. So when I get around to it, when I can, when I feel up to it, because I hate having to wear face coverings in my own home. And that's the thing about lapidary, working with rocks and stones and carving things, is you have to use PPE. You have to be safe. You have to be smart. And my ass just doesn't want to deal with it. I don't want to wear a respirator mask or, you know, something like that. It's not fun. Ruby. More ruby. This one's really nice. A pain in the ass to carve it though, because this is like very iron dense. So it's not easy to shape at all. But it is beautiful. That's a pain in the ass. Like I said, if I had like serious lapidary equipment, the shit I'd be turning out on a daily. But yeah, just to show you guys the gemmy quality, which is man-made, and then the natural, that is the rough stuff that I'm showing. So, man-made versus natural. I didn't even remember I had this little box in here, so let's see what's in here. We'll find out together. We'll find out together, because I had no idea I even had this. Okay, so a lab. Triangle. Oh, this big, beautiful piece of lapis, which I've been hoarding. This is part of my private hoard. Nobody can touch it. And I want to say... This looks like it has some type of mica. I don't know. It looks like a dull lab with like a streak of mica on the front of it. You guys see that little thing right there? I have no idea what that message meant, but I will go look at the WA to see what you're talking about. Where did you send it to? Yeah, I guess it's been a while. Holy shit. You might want to move your car, nerdy. I don't know, just saying. Might be something you might be interested in doing. And I'll put this stash back where I found it. Not that I know what I'm going to do with it. Amber, you guys want to see some more fluorescent stuff? Can never have too many glow-in-the-dark stones. It's not possible. So we have a little bit of cognac. We have some Baltic yellow. I had my flashlight. Oh, here it is. Just because I think that's gonna look cool. And it does. That looks fucking awesome, guys. This would make amazing rave jewelry.
No.
Can you imagine walking through the rave with a necklace like this or a bracelet or something on your body that lights up like that in the black light?
No.
Looks fucking awesome. And I knew that red was going to contrast nicely with the yellow. That was some shiznit. Let's see what else I got going on back here. I guess there's nothing cool. Oh, more amber. I don't even have to take it out of the bag. I'm just right there. I didn't realize that the clearer it was, the cooler it was, because look at how clear that is. That is fucking awesome. My husband has the kitten wrapped up in a blanket right now, and he looks like he just wants to kill my husband. Poor thing. Alright, I gotta go because the natives are getting restless, and now they're holding other members captive of the family. Get out of my tea, you crazy person! Give me that! My cat must be British, because he thinks he likes tea. Alright, guys, I'm gonna hop off. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I love you so much. Bye, guys. Take care.